There we go.
Hello, welcome back. Yeah,
Good evening.
good evening. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, those are Mexico's plans, um, to basically take away the business from Panama a bit and move it to Mexico. And also there's a lot of investment going on. Like for example, Tesla is building a new plant in Mexico, like their biggest plant, in Monterrey, Mexico. And we already have many plants like Volkswagen and GM and Chrysler and lots of
I
manufacturing.
US have the Mexico State.
New Mexico,
US
they call it. They
US
call it, yeah. They
Mexico,
have a state called New Mexico.
New Mexico. Or they call
Yeah,
you call about the New Mexico. Yeah, just the I think
yeah.
the
It's a state.
state. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
how many?
it's
Uh,
there. Uh-huh.
I think the Canada is bigger or Mexico is bigger.
Uh, Canada's actually a little bit bigger than the
Canada
U.S. It's just a little bit. Yeah,
is a
Canada's the
big.
second largest. Russia is number one. Canada's number two, and the U.S. is number three.
China number four. China.
I don't know. I don't know. Actually, who's
China.
number four?
Uh,
Let me check.
China same to the US, same to the Canada. China same to the
Let me see. Largest. Let me put here. Largest countries. By area. Okay, that would
Canada.
be largest Russia. Oh yeah, Russia, Canada. It says China, the U.S. Wait, let me see. Let me see here, because I thought supposedly the U.S. was third, but maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not.
No, maybe it's not. Uh, no, no. The U.S. is number four.
US
Yep,
number
you're right.
four.
Yeah, yeah. Then it's Brazil number five, and Australia number six.
Brazil
Uh
very
huh.
big. Brazil I think it's the South American. South America. Brazil is the
Yeah,
South America.
Brazil is five in South America. Uh huh. Brazil is number five. Australia number six. India seven. Argentina eight.
Oh,
Uh huh.
Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
India,
Yes.
India, the people is the number one, more the number one people. India.
Oh, they have lots. They have lots of people.
More to China. China maybe second. Second. India first. First
In
one.
population, I think China's number one in population.
No, no, no,
No.
no. China no number. India is number one. Now
Oh,
India the more
really?
to, yeah, India more to China.
Let me see.
India maybe 1.5 billion, and China 1.4 billion.
Yeah, you're right. India's now bigger in population. You are
Yeah.
correct. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be China, but now it's, the population's going down, right?
More than
Yeah.
China, so India
Yeah.
have a lot of people.
Yeah,
Canada,
India, China, then the United States. No, Canada's way, way down on the list.
yeah. So more the
Yeah,
Canada, immigration, the people from the India is more, and from China is second.
right, exactly. Yeah. So it's India, China, United States, then Indonesia, Pakistan, Nigeria, Brazil,
Oh,
Bangladesh, Russia, and then Mexico is number 10.
mm.
Yeah.
A lot, a lot.
Yeah, so yeah. It's
Canada no more.
it
Canada Canada very
No,
cold.
Canada. Woo! Canada's way down the list. It's not that it doesn't have that many people because it's too cold.
You like Canada or
only
no?
only crazy people live in Canada.
Um, you think Canada the which culture or history interesting? You told about me some Canada the interesting the culture or
Yeah.
history.
Yeah, I was gonna show you. I'm gonna pull up the map again of Canada that I was showing you
Mm,
because that one is really it's really helpful to explain the history.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, so the I am the area that I'm from, you know, the Atlantic provinces,
Mm.
that's the oldest part of Canada, right? Because
Oh,
that's the part that people arrived first, like
oh,
from Europe, right? Because
yeah.
that's the first place that they arrived.
For more from the UK, ba. More from the UK.
Yeah, well first they arrived mostly from France, and then they started arriving from England after that. So France was first. You know, the
Oh,
first
France.
ones to start France was the first ones to start colonizing. Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, 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 good, interesting. Yeah, I think the first one from the UK, no, the first one from the France. Okay, interesting.
France was first, yeah. Because what they came for was for they started by hunting, you know, they were hunting the skins of animals, and
Mm.
they would bring the
Oh,
skins back to Europe to make, you know, hats and coats and that kind of thing, you know.
oh,
So they were hunting the animals, and then they started, you know, then they started making some settlements, you know, some places they would also take cut down wood and send the wood back to Europe, you know, so that in Europe they could make furniture and things like that, right? And so they started colonizing that area there, like New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. Those were the first areas to be colonized. Then they started moving into Quebec, you know, and little by little they started moving west. Hmm. But
yeah.
the French got along better with the native people. So
Mm.
there's a lot of French that would like Frenchmen would marry native women,
Oh,
you know.
oh,
So the
mainly.
French and the native people, they got along better than the English and the native people.
Oh, oh.
Yeah,
And
but
you are come
mhm.
from the French or come from the England? You are great grandmother or
Oh,
the
I
grandfather
oh yeah. My father's family came from France, and my
France?
mother's family came, yes, uh-huh. And my mother's family came from Ireland and Scotland.
Ireland, Scotland. Oh yeah, near
Mhm.
UK.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ireland for different countries. Scotland for UK, Ireland no UK. Ireland no UK.
Right, right. You can kind of tell the way I look. I look more Irish, Scottish. Like that's the way
Oh
I
yeah.
look, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You just you same you did the same UK, same the yeah UK Scotland Ireland. Yeah, I yeah can
Yeah.
yeah commonly have a lot of the Ireland teacher I see before I look the more the
Right, right. Yeah, like my grandmother has red hair. You know, her hair
oh
is red. And
oh
yeah, like there's a lot of redheads in my family, my mother's side, you know? Yeah.
oh
Mhm. So like red hair and like light brown hair, you know? My father's side, they have black hair. Like they look more
black
French. Black hair and green eyes on my
oh
father's
yeah.
side. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you EU many countries same to the China, same to the Canada departments. The one country is very small. Same to Ireland, 5 million 5 million people, 5 million people, and the same to the Canada departments, same to China departments. It's very small. EU a lot countries.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there was a, the history of Canada and North America was affected a lot by the wars that were happening in Europe at the same time, right? So like, countries started trying to colonize North America, right? The English in some parts, the French in other parts, the Spanish, in Mexico, the Portuguese in Brazil, right? They started like dividing up North America, but then you started having wars between those countries, and so then that complicated, the colonization on this side. So you
I
start having complications, yeah.
before French and the UK they fight the war. They happen the war. And
Right, exactly. Yeah, they were in a war. So then the people in North America started also fighting. So the French, what they did is they got the native people to fight with them, to fight against the English. So
yeah,
like I said, the French and the native people were very close, and they would fight against the British. But in the end, what they did is they made an agreement that Canada would be for England, and that two islands in the Caribbean would be for France. So there's two islands. There's because France wanted the sugar from those islands in the
yeah,
Caribbean.
yeah.
So they said, okay, you can have Canada. It's just cold. There's nothing there. Go ahead and have Canada. And France said, we'll have the two islands, Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean. And so the British, they kept Canada, and France kept these two islands in the Caribbean. But what the French didn't know is that in Canada there were so many resources, right? Gold and oil, and many minerals, and that was discovered later,
Yeah,
of course.
oil. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
Canada for the Alberta, the oils, the big permits. Sold a lot of oil. So
Yeah.
before 100 years ago, just the fighting, always fighting the oils and the trees and the gold and the gold, the anything a lot the mantle with a gentle or mantle or mantle. Uh, I
I'm not
don't
sure.
I forget the words. Just the always the when you building something or when you country you are
Uh-huh.
you need the anything the products doing the same the oil same the gold same the trees
Right.
anything. So while having the war always the you need the same to now US.
The resources.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you always fighting another countries always happen the war
exactly.
needed this.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, France, obviously France kind of, I mean, they chose badly, because Canada is very rich. So Canada was helping England become very rich for a long time, until Canada, and then Canada declared its independence, right?
Yeah,
But Canada continued using the British Constitution. Uh-huh. So they continued using the British Constitution for a long time.
oh.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
now
mhm.
Canada just the UK, United Kingdom, the company. They are king. You are Canadian, the king child before the queen. Now the
Yeah, the King of England is still considered the head of government in Canada.
mm,
So King Charles is the official head of state in Canada.
heads yeah.
Yeah,
So
head of state.
most
Yeah.
most Canadian, before I look at some interesting news, most Canadian they say when you got the passport, you say, oh the king is you say, oh this my king I came
Yeah, we In school, yeah, when I was in school, we had to sing God Save the King. Well, the Queen. At that time it was the
Queen.
Queen, right? So when
Yeah.
we were in school, we would say, yeah, every Monday we would sing. It goes, God save our gracious Queen. Long
Oh,
live our noble Queen. God
yeah, yeah.
save the Queen. Yeah. Have you heard that song before?
Oh, yeah, I understand. So now the switch, now the king. You are
Yeah,
singing
now
the
we have
king.
to say king, exactly. Yeah, the
Yeah,
kids when they sing it at school, they
yeah.
have to say king. Yeah. I don't know if
So
they
just
still I don't know if they still sing it or not, but when I was a kid, we had to sing it. Yeah.
yeah. So most Canadian they say, oh, we don't want the king. We know the, we need the we need the same to the president. They say okay, we don't need the king. And most Canada have the king. Yeah, new
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah, we
No,
still yeah, yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
it is. Yeah.
There are many countries, there's like 20 countries that still recognize the King of England as their head of state. It's
I
like
think
about 20 countries.
maybe not 20. More is you the company maybe the 40 or more 40 or more. A lot of
Yeah, I think it's yeah, I don't know the exact number. I've looked it up before. Let's say
Australia, New Zealand, and Canada.
South
Uh,
Africa and there's several in the Belize and there's several in the Caribbean also. Uh-huh.
the Caribbean,
Let me see
Caribbean,
here.
Caribbean. Yeah, maybe 40
It's called
countries.
the British Commonwealth. I'm going to write that for you.
Yeah, but
British Commonwealth.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Since you're going to be living in the British Commonwealth. So
Yeah, yeah. Now, let's say British company. Before say company sent to Hong Kong.
oh, you know what? It says there's 56 member states.
56.
56. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
56. A lot.
There's a lot. There's a
So
lot. Yeah.
why you know why UK is very rich? Why UK now the pounds is expensive. So every year they
Uh-huh.
they see the company that we always talk Congress they pay the money to the king. And Canada every year they pay government they pay the money to the king to the UK.
No, they don't. No, they don't pay money to the king anymore. No, none of these countries pay money to the UK.
No,
No, no.
you you're wrong. You're wrong. You see the before I look at the news. Every year the Canadian the government they pay the tax maybe the 20 million or 30 million more the Canadian dollars to the king. Every year. You can look at the news every
Really,
year.
not. Yeah,
Uh, they say
not that I know of. Yeah, I don't know that actually. Um,
you know
the no, the it's more. It's like an honorary title now. You know, it's like a. It's not a. It's like it's not actually. Nothing is actually done. The king doesn't actually make any decisions for Canada or anything like that. It's kind of just like an honor. You know, it's not
I
real
see
anymore.
both in the Canada the law is just right just Canadian the king is the child is the before the queen. Canadian the lands more the Canadian land is for the king. So every year Canadian pay the tax to the government. Government maybe a lot some money to the king.
No, not. I don't think so. No, I don't think
You
that's
know,
true. No,
every
no.
year, you can call the Google, you can call the news. Every year paid a lot. So most Canadian they just say we cancel the king. Why you not every year paid a lot of money to king? Why we not cancel the king? Just the if this the Canadian the issue. Another people the issue just the say, oh, cancel the king. Don't pay the money, and the money pay to Canadian.
Okay. No. I was just looking it up, and the only thing that we pay for is we have offices that are okay. There's one person called the Governor General. Uh-huh. The Governor General is the King's representative in Canada. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay. And in each province has a lieutenant general also.
Also.
Okay. Uh-huh. Lieutenant governor, I mean. Uh the Canadian government pays for those offices, but they do not pay any money to the English like to the royal family or to the English government. Like
Uh,
they pay for the expenses of those offices, but they don't pay money to the UK government. No.
you see, in the UK, the government and the king they just divorce. They don't together. King, all the king, the money is for king. All the government is for the government. Uh, they don't together. They don't together. Same to Thailand. King just king the money. The you say governor, the governor just the government. They different. They're not the same. They're not the same. You understand? They're not the same. Just the when you pay, you don't pay the government. You just pay the king. You get the money to the king every year. Get the money to the king.
No, we don't give any money to the king. No. No, we don't. No. No. No, there's no money paid to the royal family. There's only okay if they come to visit, if they visit Canada, then Canada pays the expenses. So that's what happens. So Canada pays for the security and for the for their expenses while they're here and visiting in Canada, and they pay for their representatives here. So the Governor General is the official representative of the King in Canada, and that the Governor General's expenses are paid for, right? And the lieutenant governors, but there's no money that's directly given to the King. No, they are very wealthy because the royal family has a lot of land. They own a lot of land all over the world. They own businesses, they own land, right? That's why they're very rich. Uh-huh. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. They also get a salary. They get a salary from the UK government. The king and the his son and like the official, the official royal family members, they get a salary, but they have a lot of money. The family has a lot of money on their own because they have been in charge. They were colonizers. They have a lot of land, they have a lot of businesses, so they have a lot of money on their own. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I maybe the for the government and government just uh most Canadian just they just hoping one day no king. No, one day no king.
It doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter that much because it doesn't affect us in our everyday life. That's why people don't really care if there's a king or not because he doesn't get involved in the politics.
And most
They
people have the
they
no
stay out. They stay out of the politics. Hmm.
politics. Most people have the king or have the president.
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 Uh-huh.
Then the U.S.
Yeah.
president.
Yeah, exactly. And in Canada, prime minister. Hmm.
Prime Minister. Oh, Canada. Canada is Prime Minister. Oh, Prime Minister. I say same president. President the same. Just the.
Yeah, Canada has the same political organization as England.
Uh,
So they have
yeah.
a parliament. They have a parliament, prime
Yeah.
minister.
Oh yeah.
Senators. Senators.
Oh yeah. Per
In
permanent. Yes, and Australia, New Zealand, Australia, a lot of people, yeah,
right,
same thing.
right. They have parliaments, exactly, which is a little bit different. The organization is a little different. I think I mentioned to you the other day that you don't vote for your prime minister directly. You vote for your local representative,
Mm.
and then
Oh,
and the party that wins, uh the leader of the party that wins is the prime minister.
you think the money party is good for the country or badly for the country?
Which party?
I think you think the one country has more parties is good country or badly the country.
Oh, I think it's better to have more parties. Definitely.
More
Yeah.
bad,
Like
bad,
maybe
more.
4 or 5 parties is good. Yeah. Because you
For
have different, more ideas.
China, we just have one parties. One
Yeah.
party, one party is for China. So I think maybe for my opinion, I think the more party is good. When more parties send to the
Yeah.
Canada, more party. Okay, the party doing the some good the people, and the part another party. Oh, okay, we doing some good at the people. They always
Right.
fight. Yeah. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah. There's more discussion. There's more discussion, more debate, right? If you have more debate, then it's good because you're
yeah.
talking about different ideas. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, more the debate. I always look at the two-dollar party and another party. They always debate. They
Yeah.
debate the just money the issues. Just let's okay
Right.
teach
In Canada,
uh,
usually there's about four. There's usually about
for
four parties in Canada. Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
big is too big too big.
You have the Liberal Party, you have
They
the Progressive Conservatives.
conservative. They
Uh-huh. You have the Green Party. You
um,
have the new one called the New Democrat Party.
oh
Uh-huh.
New Party. Oh, a lot party.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's usually about four. Yeah.
four.
Those four have been pretty consistent. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, I think that the four that's very good. US two party, but US or more
Yeah, it's bad. It's
is
bad.
is bad.
Yeah, two parties is not enough.
Two party.
Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah.
uh, okay, and
Can you
we just
can you hear can you hear the street vendor?
oh
Can
no,
you hear that?
small. Who is top?
They're selling tamales, it's called.
Okay. And
They're selling
I
food
just
on the
morning
street.
this time I can do class. You have the time you open the class open your time I open I booking. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
See
Okay,
you
sounds
soon.
good.
Okay. See you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, have a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye. Have a great day.